Hello everyone and welcome to Smash Lick and BOID. Fraz here as always, and I am joined by a special guest. Say hello, Conflict Nut.
Hello.
You can find his details down below. And well, this is a game by Mucus, I hope I'm saying that right, published by Tiny Build. What is BOID, you might be asking? It's pretty much an RTS title based under the sea. At least I think it's under the sea, or some alien water-ish thing.
I think it's both. I think it's also worth saying that this game is absolutely beautiful. Like the lighting, the effects, just the whole atmosphere, the aesthetic of the game comes together really nicely. And for an early access title, I mean, it's incredibly promising. I also want to mention that me and Fraz have somewhat divided opinions in this game. I'm a little bit more picky, I suppose. I'm also not very good at this kind of game, which makes me a little bit biased. But it's beautiful. I love a good aesthetic, and this certainly has it.
And you'll soon see what it's like. But it's I do find it's very akin to Galcon Legends, where you're seeking out your planets, whereas this you're sort of seeking out your spawn pools. Probably best thing to say, really. To like grow your legions of crabs. I mean,
you'll find out why I'm laughing at that later.
Your legions of amphibious things. Would like to note though, this is early access. It can be picked up for £159. I think it's $299 if I mind right. So it's cheaper than a bag of chips and
or French fries,
or whatever people call them, cardboard cutout chips, something. Anyway, first up, and well, Conflict doesn't really see this until he rewatches the video. We will go into the options menu, which consists of some lovely video settings. You have all your resolutions, not just blah blah blah. And you also have 4.3, 16:10, 16:9, which is always nice to see. I mean, that's really it, and you're probably going to see why the graphics setting doesn't need anything sort of crisis level. You also have audio settings nicely set out by your sound and music. It's always nice to have it. I also noticed chat is enabled. I don't like talking to Conflict.
No, this is true. This is true. After we're done recording here, I'm going back in the box.
And BOID has a nice sort of tutorial, which smooshed me quite a few times. But the main bulk of the game is sort of multiplayer thing. There's been a lot of sort of press people playing online, and there's some mini tournaments going on. You can also see replays and there's map editor. Map editor isn't currently working yet.
I'm just want to say I'm really excited about the idea of the replays thing in the map editor, because this is something that any RTS I play, I want it to have a built-in replay thing. I want to be able to watch my game back and go, this is where this is the definitive point where I got wrecked. This is the mistake I made. This is what I need to not do again. And map editors are just, I want to make a map where there's like 10 spawn pools on either side, and it's literally just designed for rushing a midpoint.
Do you know how crazy that? Actually, we should keep an eye on this and do some more videos in the future.
Yeah. Definitely. I want to see what exactly they do with it, and I want to see how advanced the map editor is, because I hope it isn't just a case of like in Worms, for example, where like you pick the tile set, and then just kind of hit randomize.
Hopefully you can play something. But what I will like to bring up is the netcode seemed fairly strong for this. I mean,
definitely.
me and Conflict have been playing probably a couple of hours now, and games it's like you get straight into it. Once it did sort of freeze up on us.
Again, early access though, so.
But other than that, it's like you pretty much invite to the game, pick the map, done. So
that's actually
exactly what we're gonna do.
That is actually something I want to say. When we played our first game, because like this, I've only played 2 hours of this. When we played our first game, it loaded up so quickly that I did genuinely go, wait, have we actually loaded here? Are we in the game? Because there's very little between clicking accept on an invite and being in the game. It loads so quickly, and that's really nice. I was genuinely surprised after the amount of terrible games I've played that have horrendous loading times, looking at you, Halo and the Master Chief Collection, and GTA 5.
No.
I'm allowed to be picky. I'm the Xbox fanboy here, remember?
Anyway folks, this is the map screen. You do have quite the collection of maps actually available, and for being sort of start off type thing, there's quite a variety. Although you only get certain units per map, and I assume that's just the way the maps have been sort of built. Some are better than others. You'll soon probably find that out from Conflict himself. And some of them have like mini turrets and sort of special things you can do. There's also one with Warp Zone, which neither of us have tried. We may actually give that a wee try. It's also just filled with crabs.
Yes.
You know what? We're going to try Warp Zone first. So it's essentially you're just clicking, you click start, then you pick your friend you wish to demolish. And that is it.
Wait, does this map have any gun units by any chance?
Just crabs.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna get demolished.
Just crabs. Oh,
just crabs. All crabs.
Crabbies.
Good. Yes.
And
I do enjoy me some crabs.
As you can see, that is us in the game. That is it. Quickly as that. Done and done. And as you notice, the lighting effects are really freaking pretty. Like ridiculously pretty. Also, there's warp things. What
I see how the teleporter works. I was hoping it was a teleporting pad, where I'd just teleport straight to your base and completely decimate you in the early game.
How does it work?
You go on it, you click the button to use it, and then you pick where you want to teleport, but you have to be able to see the place that you're teleporting to.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Anyway, so like Smash looks, we kind of break it down a little bit. So controls, I find it kind of highly simple, but not simple in a bad way. It's just, you know, everything works. It's fairly easy to get a grasp on. Pretty pick up and play. Agree, disagree, anything to add?
I would say so. The thing is, I play RTS games and I play MOBAs as well, like this, the wrong way, technically. As in, everyone's like, oh, you use your mouse to move. You click and drag. I don't. I push my keyboard over a little bit and use the arrow keys and use my mouse for everything else. It's just because I never really play these games. I never get super competitive in RTS and MOBA games just purely because I know I'm bad at them. So
hey,
getting super
I
competitive.
use arrow keys as well from time to time.
I use them all the time.
I just find the middle mouse button quite easy to use for this one. Oh, great.
I tried it.
Hi.
I like zooming out and then kind of moving about with the arrow keys and then zooming back in and just doing it that way. I don't know why. I'm just
down here already. That's slightly worrying.
Only slightly. I wouldn't worry too much. It's not like I'm gonna decimate you again.
You can try, but you crap, what's hitting me?
Hello. Okay, well that did nothing to you.
Probably because I had a bunch of crabs.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Sorry, folks. I need to make the sort of formal apology.
If you have crabs, we don't mean to.
Smash Lux is all about professionalism and everything, but it's nice to have a wee bit of fun, and you know you will get the details out of this, but we're here to have a bit of fun, a bit of entertainment.
Yeah.
What we're going to dive into though next is, you know, let's talk about the music. It's nice and subtle.
I can't hear it.
It's sort of there, like you get the wee. It's I wouldn't say music. It's more like bubbles.
Just the ambient effects.
Yeah.
More than anything. Yeah, no. The ambient effects are very nice. Oh yeah, and then little stings of music. Sorry, I one just kicked in for me there. It doesn't necessarily have a soundtrack. It's got little musical stings here and there. And I think the music does pick up from time to time when something's happening.
And one thing to majorly note though is this game all revolves around its mechanics. You have like the crabs who are powerful but slow. You've got mines, well, it would say mines, explosive mines. You've got venom ones, you've got healers. I mean, everything sort of revolves around sort of mechanics, and each thing has a sort of countermeasure, so to speak. Like the crabs, they were taken down quite easily by guns. The healers are there to kind of take off poison, so on and so forth. But you've got guns, you've got speed, you've got heavy melee sort of things, you've got your basic scout units. And then you've got the teleporters.
You're just gonna...
I don't know.
Oh, that's fine.
What did I just do there?
You turned them all into basic units. That was fine. Thank you. I will gratefully hold on to that and keep that little objective as my own. Oh, that's a lot of crabs. Oh boy.
Enjoy the crabbing. Crabs, it's a crab sensation.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
So you can zoom out and see the whole map, which is always nice to see, but you can't actually, like, out this sort of view, click and drag. It will put you back into the sort of normal view.
Oh
my I hate you.
I love the teleporting. Thank you.
But there's other mechanics, like there's this turret. You can also get, I'm going to just call it flash freeze.
Yeah, you can. There's obviously the teleporting. You've got a turret thing. The flash freeze thing basically just freezes units. There are multiple things. Each, like we said, each map has a kind of its own unique set of things. For example, this one has the teleporting. Other ones have freezing. Others have turrets. There's a nice mix. I will say there's a very nice mix.
And you guys may be wondering, right, there's only crabs we're seeing. But on the left-hand side, you'll see each of the type of units. This one that my cursor is hovering over is your basic little scout guy here. And you highlight this. You can actually highlight everything and then deselect as you go. You can just get lost.
Oh, really?
Launch the attack! Everything must die. Hi.
Okay.
What? Oh my. Oh dear.
Well, that didn't work. But that did. Well, that worked beautifully. Let's see. Send you guys to there.
So we'll bring up sort of while we are continuing to play is like the sound assets. You get any wee beeping noises. You do actually. I really think the wee sort of sound effects each creature makes is quite cute. It's quite amazing.
Is.
Like you get the crabs, they make a crunching sort of crab sound, but they have these sort of little characteristic things to them. I don't really know how to explain it. Sort of, I almost sound.
You
like
sort of describe them like the minions, yeah.
Yes, minions, the minions. Yes, I had to.
There's still units down there. Yes, I do. Lovely.
You have units nowhere.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. I wouldn't be so sure. Oh, you would be mistaken, is what you would be.
I do really like the UI. It's nice and simple. I mean, you have this down at the left-hand side, but that's all it's taking up. I mean, the rest of it's sort of left to it. You also have a chat system if you wish. If you care to talk to your opponent, which I don't really care to talk to him. Stuck with them most of the time. I mean, what?
Nothing. Nothing.
Let's see you down there.
No, did you not see the chat? Have you got chat turned off?
No, it's enters chat. I probably missed what. I'm going to watch this recording back and see what you said.
Don't worry, I just called you a scrub. That's all.
So some people might be thinking, right, so we've went into mechanics, everything, but how does it differ from something like Galcon Legends? Well, Galcon Legends was very sort of one unit. It was very basic, you know, have triangles as your shapes of units, and that was it. Taking over bigger planets, smaller planets, it would produce, you know, whatever is there would produce more of the same. Whereas this has vastly different sort of units. As I screw up that sentence, try to get it out. Just like looking at the units, and I was just like, That's where the game sort of differs. When I do demolish him, or he demolishes me, one of the two, we will be going into, I'm going to try and pick a map. We'll try and get sort of 3 different maps in here so we can show you most of, if not all the units.
This will likely be a bit of a lengthy presentation then, because
people are used to it.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, people are always I mean, obviously you as a viewer are welcome to skip across and see what other units are there. Do as you please. The video's there for you to enjoy, learn more about the game, and I'm gonna. Can I?
What are you planning?
Okay, so that's how it works, right?
Yeah. How do you think I've been getting so many reinforcements into you so quickly these couple of times?
I don't know. You just like your crabs.
This is true. I do enjoy crabs. These jokes brought to you by the minds of my inner 12-year-old.
Hey.
Oh boy. Hello. It's a nice set of default units you have there.
Oh, fuck. And I don't normally swear in my videos, but God damn it. Yeah, you die off. what you get for
Ugh.
eating all those crabs. Because then you turned them back, so you must have taken them all. I really need to stop it. You're bad influence.
I am, yeah. This is like the sins video all over again. Speaking of which, that
Yeah.
series goes on your channel as well. People should go watch it. I'm in that.
No,
Briefly. I have a sentence every 5 or 10 minutes.
No, they probably won't go near it.
Oh, no, I'm not in it at all. No. Nah. Me, videos, as if. I'm too lazy. I sleep most of the time.
This is true.
This is true. Oh, there we go. I love this. So this is an interesting feature. After a certain amount of time, after some time has passed, you'll be able to time it based on the video. The game speed increases 2 times. I really like that. Because the game, I can't, my personal opinion is that the game feels better at 2 times speed. This feels more, it just feels quicker, honestly.
You also turn pink.
I don't know why. But I like it.
Yeah,
I prefer
green
pink
stays
as
the
being-
same. It doesn't seem to go light or anything, but as for pink, red, it's just
As for
conflict.
me, yeah, I took from red to pink. Again, we don't know why. I prefer it honestly, just because playing as red is weird to me. Because you look at red and you're like, oh, it's the enemy, but
You
then
just
it's
want an
actually
orange,
you.
don't you?
I don't really mind. To be fair, I mean, in Planet Side 2, I say I don't like playing as red, but I've got my Planet Side 2 set up as like teammates are red because I play Terran, and then the enemy's blue and purple. So I don't know. I feel in an
I have
RTS
a
the enemy
feeling
should always
you're
sort
about
of be
to smoosh me, aren't you?
red. No, probably not. Well, I'm not planning anything. No. I don't have plans. Me? Plans? As if. Let's see. 112 of those.
Oh my god.
I joke, of course. I only have 87.
My ass.
That was only 87.
Mm,
Would I lie?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is you we're on about.
Yeah. This is true. Let's send you guys to there. How many have we got? Oh, lovely. That's a decent force. Yeah. Come on. Why isn't that working? Ah, there we go.
Oh my. I hate you so much.
I know. I hold both of those, don't? Yeah, I do. Lovely.
Hmm?
I hold both of the points that let me turn your units into basic units. It's great.
There's 2?
Yeah, there's one at the top and one at the bottom. I hold both of them.
Damn it.
And I really would suggest going to the other one. I've got nothing defending it.
I've already went past it. I know it's there.
Yeah, I know. Why can't I pop this?
Yay.
Why can't I can't pop that. There we go.
Yep. Fine.
I can't teleport my... No, let's not do that. Let's just send all of you guys to there. You can have that spawn pool. It's fine with me. I mean, again, I'm not planning anything. Not at all. I never plan things. Especially not mass invasions via teleport. Not at all.
Ah, crap.
You mean crab? La 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 la.
Oh my sweet lord.
Da 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 da.
Think this is it for me. Oh,
Da 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 da
that's a lot of
da.
crabs you got there, Conflict.
I have many crabs. Yes. Da 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 da.
And I'm dead.
Ah, cha 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 da da da.
Run, little guy.
La, la, la,
Run.
la, la.
Run.
Where the hell do you think you are going?
Oh, I was thinking I was gonna go down the bottom, like, and apparently, yeah. Little tadpole, run! I can take this. I can take. Yeah. I have no
The
base.
hell do you still have? Oh, that guy. Hold on a minute. Keep him there. Just keep him there. Hey. Less of that. I can do that too.
Wait. Get it. Run. Run away.
Was that such a good idea?
Yes.
Oh.
No. Oh,
Well, there we go.
Anyway, that's crabs for you.
I've just noticed the option. It is actually just a save replay system. Okay. I hope it is a decent replay system. I hope it's not just save your own replay so you can watch yourself. It better be a in-depth replay system when that's added.
We'll see.
Looking at you, developers.
Well, Mochas, you've heard it right here. Conflict wishes that in there.
If you don't add it, I'll probably
What
do
do you
nothing.
feel like having, except crabs? I've noticed that crabs are kind of, because they are sort of the only melee unit. I mean, well, you've got the sort of speeder ones that I think are just mushrooms.
I sort of feel like the crab unit is a little bit too weak, almost. Either increase the amount of damage it can take or that it can deal. Because it's a little bit squishy, honestly. I mean, the default unit seems really strong in comparison to them, even though the crabs sort of seem to be the heavy unit.
I'm going to go with Frozen Leech because it allows us to get, well, I don't know if that's actually called a crab because there is actually a crab.
Oh, no, it is called the crab. That is the name of it.
What's the
you hover over it, it will say crab.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do this one because we get some shooters and we get the other crab-like thing. And actually, we could go this one, actually, because we get the crab, the shooters, and the speeders. So we can show them off.
Okay.
If it does come to, if the video's going over a wee bit, then we'll probably cut it down because, well, we don't have all the time in the world and we wish we were to sort of get to the end of the game. End of the game, end of the video. Damn it.
Well, yeah, no.
This is what happens when you're drinking Rockstar. You're just like,
yeah, I've got a can of Red Bull beside me. I've got a Yorkie sitting here. Yorkie
Red
bar.
Bull. Do you just drink the normal one or several other kinds?
I drink normal Red Bull. I drink knockoff Red Bull. I drink I have 2 cans of Red Bull. I have a bottle of I had a bottle of Boost, and I've got to the point where I empty my cans of Red Bull into it because it means I can close it back up and they don't go off as quickly.
Right. So the speeders, well, they're pretty much speeders. They go ridiculously fast. They can allow you to capture points really fast. The crabs, on the other hand, seem... Well, I've noticed they grab onto them, but if there's certain other units, like if it was crab versus crab, I'm assuming is it a crab?
Oh, we have to try that. What would happen if crabs went against crabs?
Is it a crab though?
I don't know what it's called.
It's a leech.
It's called.
Well,
yeah, it doesn't.
Because basically it will immobilize and kill it slowly, but if it's like if they're versing each other, they end up just sort of.
We need to test
kamikazing each other.
Do they make babby?
Oh my god.
This is a valid question.
Do they make babby?
Yes, this is a valid question. Don't judge me.
But as you can see, I mean, aesthetically, the game is really quite nice and pleasing. Because I'm going to bring it back a bit. I mean, you do have the sort of light going on, but it's really nice to look at. Like, the actual environments are very, very pretty.
Oh, my crabs.
Oh, my god.
Crab on the... Oh. My crabs aren't very strong. They don't have,
I think they're one of those ones that need some sort of support.
Yeah, I would agree. Let's go and take that. Let's send you up there. I really want to just turn all of my units into crabs to see what happens, to be honest.
Everything.
I'm very curious to see what would happen if you put 500 crabs versus 500 crabs.
Let's not.
I imagine it would probably just be a case of luck, though, wouldn't it? I mean, really, like, if you... probably just positioning as well.
Whoever gets, like, the first grab.
Yeah, whoever has the most kind of in one place. Yeah. That's what we'll call it. Because it looks like a crab. It's not called a crab, it's called a leech, but it looks like a crab. So the grab crab. That's a catchy name, I suppose. Better than Conflict Nerd. Good God.
No, come on. Give yourself
some... To be fair, it was almost worse at one point. It was almost War Geek. To be fair, I came up with Conflict Nerd, the name, about 3 years ago. I suppose
have no words for that.
we've spoken about the game. Let's get into the podcast section of a video. No, I'll tell this very quickly because I mentioned it.
Go on.
Basically, was on a live stream with an old friend. I can't remember what we were streaming. Probably Dota. I think there was a bit of downtime, and we started having this conversation. You know, what would happen if you had a stereotypical video game supervillain and superhero? And I don't mean like in a game. I mean, who would the video game superhero be? And we had like the Conflict Nerd and the War Geek, and their arch enemies or something. And like it works, you know, Conflict Nerd and the War Geek. But in saying that, hey guys, how's it going? I am the War Geek. Sounds abysmal. Granted. Hey guys, how's it going? I am the Conflict Nerd. Bit better, still pretty bad. So
See,
you know,
if I'd honestly got introduced to you as like, yeah, this is War Geek,
it was the lesser of two evils.
I would never be able to take you seriously.
No, why do you think I went with Conflict Nerd? As I said, the lesser of two evils.
Conflict Nerd's good though. I mean,
Is he
people,
though?
please keep in mind his description sort of channel linky thing will be down in the description. His description will be down.
My description's gonna be down there.
Along with the Steam
21-year-old,
link.
free, 21-year-old, bit short, single, looking for a Pringle, you know, all that.
What happened? Why are they not attacking you?
Because they're terrible. Oh, don't send your crabs to me. Good God. I don't need that. Although you can have mine. Go, my pretties. There we go.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Now this is where you will die. This is where things are going to get very interesting. So how many is that? A lot. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun.
La 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 la.
Charge everything!
There.
Oh god. This is not going to end very well. I think I'm going to win this because those things are not the countermeasure, but they get in. Come on, crabs. Come on! You're demolishing the crabs.
Yeah. Just. I don't. Oh. No. I've only got like. Oh no, hello. Well, you could have killed him sooner. Good God.
Get that. Get it back. Go, 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 go. Whew. There we go. All nice and sound. Anyway, what we're going to probably bring the video on to now is bad points. What we feel... Yep, don't. I go first. You simmer down. Probably conflict out.
Yeah, this is completely pointless. I can't even get in there with crabs.
Come on.
Damn. My crabs aren't very potent. Continue.
What I do would like to see is some, probably some more new units. I do, like, there is a good amount of variety, but some of them need a bit tweaked, but it is early access, very early access. I mean, it's $159 pretty much today to buy. As it goes on, the price will go up a wee bit, because they'll probably be putting more development into it and such, and we'll be adding new features, like the raid plays, like the map better, and I can see some pretty awesome, fantastic stuff coming from that. But some of the units feel like they do need a little bit of tweak here and there. Like the crabs, they just got actually smooshed to death.
Yeah. I think something I'm finding with it, and this is kind of where our opinions differ the most, is that, well, first let me say the game is fun. Would I recommend it at the price it's at and in its current state? Yes, because it's cheap, you're supporting the development, it is fun. But tactics-wise, the game seems to be in this weird place, because having all these different units, having fast units, slow units, strong units, weak units, and there are medic units as well, there aren't in this map, but there are units that can heal, they can't outwardly attack, but they'll buff your other units. It sort of makes you think that this game has a massive tactics to it, a load of options. And it sort of does, But it seems that the only tactic that's really worth looking at is effectively a Zerg rush. Just send as many guys as you can at once, and you're probably gonna win. Which kind of sucks, because I would love to see more units. I would love to use more units. I would love to say, right, I've got these guys taking this flank, and they're going to go around behind, and then these guys are going straight up the middle because they're the heavier guys. But it sort of doesn't make sense to do that because, you know, I could send them all down the mid and not have to worry because they'll win anyway. You know, flanking's just more time. I think that also stems off the fact that micromanaging isn't as easy as I would necessarily like it to be. I'd like a little bit more in there in terms of, you know, selecting certain types of units. You know, say I click on, does that even work? Oh, never mind, that does work. Okay. You can, in fact, double-click a unit and it will select all of the same ones in the nearby area, but I think just a little bit more micromanaging, you know, select a certain group of units and click a button to set them as Group A. Click another group, Group B. Then you can, from the menu on the left, for example, select Group B when you're anywhere. Just more micromanaging, slightly more specialization in the units, I think. But overall, it's a lot of fun. It is really satisfying to see a whole heap of units. I'm not saying Zerg Russian's a bad thing, it's just that I feel like they have all this potential and this massive tactics just waiting to be used. But like Franz says, the units just need tweaked a little bit, and then I think when those units are tweaked, it will unlock a whole mass of options, basically.
See, what I would like to add to that, though, is, like, I do agree with Conflict saying, like, the sort of domino effect type thing going on. But there has been times where it's been very, very, very tug-of-war.
I think it is also map design as well. Some maps are more catered to tug-of-war,
For instance, crabs versus shooters. Shooters win because they're sort of like the countermeasure, whereas crabs will be the countermeasure to maybe the speeders and sort of thing, so on and so forth. So there is those type of tactics. It's just sometimes it plays a little bit too much to sort of the numbers game. But it seems to be, it can be improved. It can be tweaked.
I think the benefit here, though, is that it is early access, and this is the kind of thing the developers will be wanting to hear from people in general. You know, not just YouTubers, not just people. You know, this one big shot writing a review because it's a pretty looking game, but just the players in general. You know, if you play this and you enjoy it, you know, give them your feedback. Don't just sit there and go, someone else will tell them what I don't like. You know, tell them what you don't like yourself, and they will probably listen. You son of a...
Oh, hi.
Hi.
So let us begin. Oh my god.
I had a lot more than you thought I did. And they're dead.
Yeah, there was a bunch of crabs in there.
You have a problem.
I hate you. I'm going to demolish you for that. You
To
die
be fair, I
this
won
day.
the first game. Are we doing a third game?
Probably not at this rate.
Okay. Damn. I was hoping we'd get a best of 3.
Well,
There's
considering
something.
we're already 32 minutes into this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You never know.
listen.
There might be some extra content like a Smash Battle Report. Will
That
you
could be interesting.
get out of there? Get the
No.
hell out of there. Ow. Now.
Don't wanna.
Scram. Where are you going? Oh, crap.
Oh crap.
Have some crabs. There's some more crabs. Son of a...
And I'm gone.
How the... Come here, you tadpole.
Oh god.
They're coming
No.
to get
Why?
you. They're
Why?
coming to get you.
Why? No.
That is literally the last one you have.
Yes, it is.
Incoming.
No.
That reminds
Why?
me of the Matrix. Just like swarms down like
Yeah,
blump.
it does actually.
Anyway, folks, thank you again for watching this Smash Look at BOID. I'm hoping I'm said that right. I've looked up a few videos to make sure I am saying that right. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
It's BOID.
But a massive thank you for Conflict Nerd for joining me. Thank you again, sir.
Thank you for having me.
There will be more. But guys, the link will be down below if you want to check it out on Steam, see a bit more. If you want to, you know, buy it, whatever, do what you wish. Let me know what you think, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for some extra goodies.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bonus segment of this Smash Look. The point of this is, well, let me give you a little backstory. Me and Fraz, we've been playing this game. We're recording this before the previous bit of the video. We've been playing this to test it and, you know, try it out. I'm kind of trying this out for my first go. And we decided to see what would happen if we sent loads and loads of these gun units against each other. Now, we've been testing this. I sent like 300 of my guns versus Fraz's crabs. That's really hard to say.
Crazy. Because crazy, I don't, is that some sort of special ingredient? Hey dude, you got some crazy? Oh my god, I'm gonna show him, go back to my corner.
You just let me continue this, okay? Let me do this. Oh, wow. Crazy. GG. But yeah, we decided what fucking hell. You've completely thrown me off. Cut. Take 2.
Nope. Continue. It stays.
God. I thought you might say that. Okay, so we decided to see what would happen if we sent loads of my units versus loads of his units. We've tested this with Fraz's crabs. There we go.
Really?
We tested this with some basic units, and both times my units have come out on top. Now, you can't see my POV right now, but I currently have, and I'm going about really low frame rate here, I currently have 481 of the gun units. I'm gonna get that up to 500, and Fraz is gonna get his numbers up to 500. We're gonna send those against each other, and we're gonna see what happens. And I'm 489, so let's send. I need to get 11 more in there.
And just to add in, folks, the video is meant to be 60 FPS.
Yeah, this is supposed to be at 60 FPS. The reason I'm not recording this is because not recording, I'm getting like bugger all. Oh my god!
But because this is early access, it's kind of holding fairly well.
Yeah. I mean, I now have exactly 500 guns. I'm on exactly 500 guns. I'll send them down to the middle section and show you, so you can see them.
I wouldn't send them down there because they'll fire at each other.
Nah, they'll be fine. You can sort of see them there. That's just a sample that you can see right now.
Take them back. Take them back.
I'll take them back. We should have done this with crabs versus crabs.
Oh my god.
Think of the jokes we could have made.
No. Everybody's sitting there going, oh, they should.
Yeah.
You never know. We might do a special video of just crabs
v crabs. See whose crabs are stronger.
Oh my god.
Who has the more potent crabs? You know what's worse? The fact that we're recording this before we've actually done like the main bulk of this video, the chances are like we are going to make so many crab-related jokes in the actual video.
Yep.
By the time people are seeing this, they're like, "Oh God, just stop."
It's like you used to shut up and stop doing YouTube. Right, I'm at 400.
I could easily, I have enough of the basic guys to bring my numbers up to 550.
Just don't, because I'm.
My frame rate is already dying. What's yours currently at?
10.
Oh God.
I don't think it can actually take this anymore.
No.
I'm wondering if splitting them off a wee bit will ease it.
It seems that moving them definitely helps, but the problem is that we're constantly generating basic guys. So,
yeah,
I mean, I've got nearly 100 of the basic guys.
This is gonna.
You know what? I'm just gonna turn all these guys into guns. I know I'll probably win, but I think at this point, the frame rate's not gonna recover here.
Nope.
Not until they're all dead. And the only way to ensure that is... Oh my
God. Right, bugger this.
Where are you sending them? I'll send mine to you, or do you want to send yours to me?
Okay.
Since you sound like you're having more trouble than I am, I'll send mine to you. Oh, it's recovered a little bit. You move them, it recovers. Mine are on their way.
I'm gonna come round as well.
Oh God, meet in the middle. Meet in the middle. Meet in the middle of the map. It'll be beautiful. It'll be like, I don't know what it'll be like. It'll be like something involving a lot of gunfire. Attack! Oh God, where are you going?
Charge! Oh my good heavens!
God!
Lasers! Lasers!
Oh, I think you getting obliterated.
Smooshed. I'm getting smooshed.
Most of my stuff isn't even there yet. Oh my God! Hold on.
No,
I'm dying. I'm dying.
Oh.
I'm below 100.
Oh.
You know how I think? Yeah, I think the fact that yours all went at once is actually what killed me. Because mine was still getting there when the bulk of my force was getting obliterated.
Over 600, like, over 600. I mean, I have over 60 frames again.
Yeah. No, I think basically what's just happened is like the bulk of your force all of your force got there at once.
Well, there
Mine
you go,
didn't.
folks. That's what putting pretty much 500 versus 500. What the hell?
That was something.
My numbers are just plummeting.
Yeah, mine not so much. Mine weren't really there to plummet to begin with.
I'm just gonna smush you now.
Yeah. That is
That was certainly an
How many do you have left?
200.
Yeah. All of your forces got there at once, mine didn't. That's basically what's
So
just happened.
positioning
Like,
can have a thing.
positioning, I think when you're doing that kind of thing has an effect.
It's a good thing we don't have crabs.
Yeah, think of the amount of jokes based on the positioning and potency of crabs.
Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed this lovely little bonus segment.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to play with crabs, if you want to send your crabs to attack other people, if you want to receive crabs from other people, or you like an RTS, I suppose it's that,
I'm gonna hit you.
or crabs. Check it out. It's cheaper than a bag of chips, or fries for the American viewers. Yeah. It's also cheaper than getting a nicely cooked crab. So
Simmered in you.
Can I just point out the icon for crabs looks more like a lobster without a tail. Anyway, do your outro.
Anyway, folks, thank you again for watching this smash look as conflict dies off in the
I
background.
love the awkward silence and then just straight back into professionalism
Yep.
as if I'm not here. I'll just shut.
If you want to check out more, you can find a Steam link down below in the description like every other smash look. But thank you, Conflict, for joining me with your loveliness.
Thank you for sharing your crabs with me.
Until next time, folks, see you in the next one.
Crabs.